Hey, what's up guys? It's Reef coming at you with another video. Alright, so today we're going to be talking about testing your reef tank and what I find successful that I use for testing my fish tank, and also dosing daily supplements to your fish tank. Hey, what's up guys? Alright, so we're going to talk about testing your fish tank. I have found extreme success with Celifert. They're a really good price, and they're extremely accurate and really easy to use. I've never had a problem with Celifert. Celifert has came through 100% on all the test results. The only three that you need to worry about: phosphate, nitrate, and ammonia, because they use a color card. And then the alkalinity, calcium, and magnesium, they use a number-based system, which is really accurate. And that's the main reason why I like the calcium, alkalinity, and magnesium, is because you use numbers to base off your test results, which is really nice. And having to deal with color cards is a pain in the butt. Alright, so we have ammonia here. Ammonia uses a color card. It uses almost like a tannish yellow color card that you have to compare it to. The nitrate uses a pink and almost like a dark pink, almost a purple color. I'll show you right here real quick. It's kind of dark, so I'm gonna try to see if we get you a bigger. Yeah, you're not gonna see it that well. But anyways, like I said, color cards not my favorite, but it's really just to show you how bad your nitrate is. If it's a darker color, then you need to address the problem. If it's a little lighter color, then kind of guesstimate around the range. Same with phosphate. It uses a blue type of color card. I'm going to pull that out for you right now. And there it is. So if it's a little high on the 3 end, it only goes up to 3, but if it's high up on the 3 end, then you know to address it well. Alright, so alkalinity. This is an awesome test kit. You get about 100-200 tests for it. It's really simple to use. You just got to put a couple, I think it's you got to put some, it's like almost like a powder in there, and then you mix it up, and then you put in the solution, and that's it. And then it's a number-based system, so you don't have to deal with any color cards. So depending on what the syringe says, it'll table it out on that piece of paper I just showed you, and you could see what your results are at, or what your alkaline levels are at. Alright, so your calcium, you get around 50 to 100 tests with this one. This one's a really good test kit. There's a lot of stuff in it. It's got the powder, it's got the drops, and it's got some other stuff you gotta put in there. Magnesium, this one's the most time consuming one. Takes a while to do. Takes around a minute or two to do the whole entire test. Comes with 50 tests, so you're gonna be buying more nitrate, phosphate, ammonia, and magnesium tests than all the other ones, because these guys run out quicker. It's not as much. Okay, so like I said, I use Celifert. You could use Red Sea. Red Sea is a little more expensive for my taste, but Celifert does the job. This is just what I use. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to supplements I put in my tank daily. So because my tank is so brand new, I use Microbacter by Brightwell Aquatics. This is I was using Biospira in my old tank before, but I switched it up. This stuff's pretty good. I had it recommended to me. I'm pretty sure any local fish store has this stuff. I mean, Brightwell Aquatics you can pretty much find anywhere. This stuff is good. I think it's every 25 gallons you got to put 5 milliliters of this stuff in there, just to kind of get the system going. A lot of people sometimes use this stuff after they do a water change or something like that. I am a firm believer in live rock infiltration, so water's just the highway for the bacteria. So I'm using this. I'm going to finish this up and then toss it, and probably not going to dose it again after I'm finished with this bottle. Okay, so sulfur, coralline amino acids. I have some SPS in my tank, and this is basically vitamins to help the coral boost in growth and help it reproduce tissue. A lot of SPSs, what they'll do is synthesize at least 15 different amino acids, of which 8 essential ones. Acropora can only synthesize 10 non-essential amino acids. It's like basically giving your SPSs vitamins. Alright, this stuff, I didn't have it before in my old tank, and then I started putting it in my old tank, and bam, my stuff started growing over 2 months. Just major blooms with my SPSs. So this stuff's really good to have. Reef Energy is another one by Red Sea, but to one's own. Alright, so coral colors. This is just trace elements. It's got iodine, boron, all that stuff. It's got pinks, greens, reds. It'll promote the colors using the trace elements. Okay, so NOPOX. This is carbon dosing. Bring down your nitrates and phosphates. You need to have wet skimming when you're using this stuff. Red Sea insists that coral colors and NOPOX are they use them together, and it's part of the Reef package program that they have. This stuff's really good. NOPOX, like I said, wet skimming. They say not to run GFO, biopellets, and such, because if you're just carbon dosing, then you're just removing nitrates and phosphates like that. This stuff's good. Used it on my old tank. Now I'm using it on my new tank, and I'm continuing to use it. I love the stuff, and definitely has seen some improvement in my tank from it. Alright, so I'm just going to show you a little demo on while I put in my supplements. This is my bacteria I put in daily. I was telling you about. I get my little cup from the sulfur. I just use that for all of them because it's pretty easy to use. Measure it out. Put in about, I think, 10 milliliters of the stuff. And then I just dump it into my tank. Alright, so next up is the amino acids. This stuff kind of smells weird, but whatever. So, like I said, put the cup out, fill it up a little bit. I think 10 milliliters, same amount with the bacteria. And then I just dump it in my tank. Alright, so next up is the NOPOX. This stuff, I think, has alcohol in it. And it stinks really bad. But I take the same cup, put around 5 milliliters in there, and just dump it all on in. Next is coral colors. Just shake up the box. And then they come in little vials. Yeah, they're kind of small. Just take that stuff. Comes with a little droplet thing. Fill it up accordingly to the instructions. Mine takes, I think, 2 milliliters per vial, and then you just dump it in your tank, and that's it.